Hello, Taurus. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Today we are doing this quick live to check what is the energy for November, what's coming up for you, okay? This is for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign. And of course, thank you so much for hitting that like button and to subscribe or maybe share to someone that may be helpful to take the message from here today. Okay, you help me to grow my audience and also to send a message, an important message to someone else out there. So thank you so much for being here today. So let's get started here. We have a couple of oracles and tarots for you. Okay, so we already have the two cards here. We have the High Priest and we have the Oracle. A lot of spiritual energy for you as well. Aries was just like that. So we have intent and create. As you can see here, this person is here ready to putting the intention, and then you could have some animals around or something that guide you through that intention as well. Okay, we also have this oracle, wait for important information. Now, of course, we have to remember that when we're manifesting something, it doesn't happen like in the movies, in the blink of an eye, and it happens, right? It takes its time. However, I feel that some of you could be looking for some answer here, and the answer could come from maybe some of you do scrying, maybe some of you do, you can read tea leaves or something, or simply going within, okay? Because the oracle goes within, right? And of course, your answers always come from there, but sometimes we need to use some tools to come out, just like I use the tarot as well as a guide here, okay? Interestingly, she has this snake here, so you do have some animals here. She has this snake here, like a bracelet in her arm, which gives all a sense of I'm hearing a lot of Kundalini rising, so maybe some of you may have been working on that, or you could be experiencing that in the month of November. So there could be a lot of energy here. Now we also have door to personal healing and happiness. So again, a lot of information, a lot of answers, a lot of good stuff coming your way. This is number 34. 3 and 4 can be important to you, or 7. Okay. Again, we have another animal. You actually have two. Sorry. We have a dove. We have peacock, and if I'm not wrong, there's also butterflies around here. So a lot of transformation, a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity coming your way, okay? So let's get into the tarot and see what else comes up for you. We're going to be taking 5 cards here. So we're going to be checking the recent past, the present, what you don't see coming, what's hidden from you, what is the advice from spirit, and finally, what is the potential outcome about all of this for the month of November. So let's see what comes up for you, Taurus. Recent past, we have the King of Cups. For the present, we have Temperance as balance here. For what you don't see coming, Ace of Swords. For the advice, 3 of Wands. And for the outcome, the King of Cups. Interesting, because we do have potentially a couple that have been in separation in some way, shape, or form, because we start with the King of Cups, we end with the Queen of Cups. So it feels like there's something here a little bit apart one from each other. We could be talking about a love situation. We could also just be talking about the energies around, okay? We could be talking about also about the divine feminine, the divine masculine here. But let's clarify with this one and see what is going on here for you, okay? So let's just clarify. Let's clarify. Start the King of Cups. Too many. I need just one card. Max 2, but I want 1 card. King of Cups, please. Okay, I'm going to take this one. The 8 of Cups. So definitely we're talking about potentially relationship or a situation here, okay? A relationship doesn't have to be romantic. It can be about interpersonal relationships, okay? Friends, people, co-workers, a job as well. It could be a job as well that we're talking about here, okay? But let's see the present with balance with the Temperance. What's the clarified Ace of Cups? We have to be talking about love here, okay? So the presence could be bringing a new person. It could be bringing a lot of healing. It could be bringing the connection with yourself, because the Ace of Cups also talks about loving yourself. Again, and with the Temperance, it really feels like that. For what you don't see coming, there's a truth coming from the distance here, because we have the Ace of Swords and the Chariot here. So I feel this is a truth coming out. This is a revelation that is going to transform your life. Why is going to transform your life? First of all, we have the Chariot. So it's about you moving forward, you leading, you taking charge of your life. And in this Ace of Swords, on the shoulder here is a blue butterfly. So there's definitely a lot of connection with spirit, and there's a lot of emotional healing as well, even though this is sort of about the communication, but I feel there's a lot of emotional healing as well. This could be you connecting with someone and you finally know the truth about something you've been asking for, okay? Now, the advice for the Three of Wands, we have the Two of Pentacles. So definitely there's advice here to look for balance. And sometimes looking for balance, it's just to step away, because the Three of Swords also talks about going somewhere or just waiting for something to come into fruition. We're just talking about manifestation here in the beginning. It doesn't happen overnight. Three of Wands also talks about manifestation, finally materializing here. And you actually see on that boat, there's a word there with opportunity. So there's an opportunity here for growth. There's an opportunity for balance. There's an opportunity for you to rest as well. Okay. And then the outcome with the Queen of Cups, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Definitely this is you. I see you finding peace with some sort of revelation that comes to you, okay? In the future, there's a lot of that energy of, okay, finally I understand what happened, because sometimes things happen in our life and we don't really understand what's going on. Why is this happening to me? Why did that person do that? Why did that person said that? How am I entitled to be in the middle of this? How did I, trying to understand the lesson, what's going on here? How did I not see this coming before? All of that stuff. But remember that this oracle says, wait for important information. The information is coming, and it comes from the distance, okay? The information could come virtually. It doesn't have to be literally in person, okay? This could be through an email, a phone call, WhatsApp, Telegram, all the communications we have nowadays, okay? So there's a lot of that coming up here. So let's just get here as a final advice, this oracle with the seasons of the witches, and see what's coming up for you. This is a great reading. So we have apples with number 4. To taste, one must swallow it whole, and beneath the satin flame hides drowning waters. This is so interesting. Let me read it again for you. To taste, one must swallow it whole, and beneath the satin flame hides drowning waters. We're just talking about so much emotion here, and potentially breakups, separations, and understanding all of that. And we're just talking about, then you're going to understand the lesson, what happened, why did it happen. And that's exactly what is showing up here. And beneath the satin flame hides drowning water. So something happened there that was tough, okay? It's interesting because I look at these trees and I see a lot of eyes on you, right? I only see eyes here. This is so interesting. I never realized that about this card. It's like eyes on you. You know, when you're going through something, it's this, there's eyes on you. And this could even be you having eyes on someone, just waiting for that piece of information that you need to just understand, to blow it off. So I would say be patient, okay? Be patient, because the Temperance is here. Be patient with yourself, with the situation. Don't judge yourself or criticize yourself for anything that it was never, even if it was not true the whole time, you know? We can't force people to be honest because we are honest. All right, so take that into account in November. It might be important to you. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much. And until next time, have a great day. Take care.